So we're recording now. So hi, this is our next update number 3. No, 4. Well, 3, but I did one way back by myself, but this is the third one we did together, right? So yeah, so the first thing that's new is you've got new glasses. So now you can see.
Yes, I can see things better.
Yeah. And you apparently you still think I'm guapo with glasses on, that you can actually see me now, so that's good.
You're 100 times guapo.
Oh,
Right,
thank
the
you.
glass.
And you're 100 times beautiful. No, they're very cute on you, sweetie. And you just need to get them adjusted now to fix the earpieces so that they don't keep slipping down your nose. Yeah. So what's our other big news?
Our big news is we already passed our application for the sponsorship.
Yay! Yes, we sent it today. We finalized, and it was funny because like the last thing we were waiting on was your passport. You actually got it on a Saturday. What is it? Saturday? No, yesterday was Saturday, so it was Saturday afternoon. The courier dropped it off at your house, and we thought, oh, Friday passed. Oh, maybe we're gonna have to wait till Monday, but they were delivering on Saturday, so that was cool. So we got that. Got the scan done and printed the last thing we needed, and I paid the fees, and then later on it was just a little after noon or so here that I went to FedEx and sent it off. So they're supposed to get it Monday morning, and after that it's just just wait and see wait for our AOR. That's acknowledgement of receipt. Those people that don't know all their acronyms, we know all the acronyms now because that's all we're thinking about. The AOM and the MC and the AORs and the AOR2, you know.
We see those everywhere.
Yeah. So hopefully we just need to wait a little while. Next thing we're going to focus on now is getting a visitor visa. So that'll be the next thing. But this is a huge thing, is getting our PR application done, because we spent the last few months basically, like ever since I came back after the trip in April, we were spending all this time working on documents and trying to find, trying to get all the documents gathered together. And you did so much work running around all over the place. You were at the DFA and NSO so many times that you are so glad you don't have to go back anymore. And even when I was there, when we were getting the marriage license, we were at the LRO, the Quezon City Hall, to NSO, and then back again, and we were back and forth. So yeah, so glad that all
That's
that's
how it is here.
yeah. There's a lot of, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like, I mean, the process and everything that they have in place is not always um, like known to everybody. You kind of you have to ask, and then sometimes you might get a different answer from different people. But then, when you try to do what one person says, it's no, it's this way. And so like over time, you kind of get to know the process. But yeah, we can almost talk for a long time about all those different little adventures you had to get through to get each single piece of paper, like the medical and the police one, and even your passport. You didn't realize that there was a government express line, whereas before, you made an appointment and it was like 2 months or something ahead of time. So it would have been like mid-July by the time you would have gotten your passport. So, but unfortunately, you're able to do it and get it done quickly. So that's good. So everything's all done. So okay, so that's I don't know. That's our update. We're trying to get a visitor visa then, um, and I hope that within a month, I would say, if we get our acknowledgement of receipt, within a week or two, which I hope happens, then we could at least have our file number, and then we can add that to our visitor visa. And visitor visa is a whole other ball game as well. Putting in sufficient detail of explaining everything, especially all of the old you know refusal reasons we had. But of course, now our situation is very much changed, right? Because we're married now, whereas before we were just fiancés. And now we have also a lot of other supporting documentation like the police certificate and the medical, and and lots of advice and everything out there to to come up with a good strong application for the visitor visa. So anything else that you can think of that we can talk about?
And it's gonna be the start of the school year for me again. So while we wait for it for our sponsor approval
Uh-huh.
or the AOR,
Mm,
and while we wait for it, we'll be both busy with our things, and
mm,
we have things in our mind, and we have our mind be occupied for a moment and not
mm.
be stressed about waiting.
Yeah. I know, because I know it's always tough because when you're on your summer break, it was kind of, you had lots of time to do all the things like getting all the documents and stuff together, but at the same time, it's like when you don't have anything to do on a particular day or whatever, then it's like, oh, what are we going to do today? And then you just start thinking about, how much we miss each other and all that stuff, and then it can get depressing, but at least if you're like, that's why, like same with kids, right? Kids love having a routine, and it comforts them and it keeps them, you know, knowing what to expect, and it keeps them busy and their minds occupied. Whereas if they're kind of left to their own devices, they can get frustrated because they don't have any guidance or they don't have any, anything to focus on. Whereas, so now, I mean, for us, it's the same thing where, as long as we have a good routine and something to keep us occupied, then it makes everything a little easier. Man, it makes the day go by really fast too.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
yeah,
it's true.
yeah. Love you, sweetheart.
And it won't be long now, my love. My love.
Yes, yes, it won't be long. It's we've been together for a year and 6 months now, about that, and and we've been married 2 months now, so it's like all the stuff that we've been going through, all the just so much, when you look back at it all and you look at the big package of all the relationship proof, and having there's all the pictures and all the stubs of all the trips I took, and and our prenuptial photos and the we went on and our wedding pictures, and it's just so much stuff, and you look at it, you see so much history there, and then you kind of think to yourself, like we went through so much stuff, and someone giving you a pillow. Thank you, Jessa.
We're doing an update video,
Yeah, but at least now you're comfortable. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here because we gotta hit another video. Oh, okay. So yeah, um, yeah. So it's such a long journey, and then when you get to the point where you know you've got this huge application, and I've doubled and triple checked it, and we went, even some of these pieces of paper, like getting the marriage certificate was like an adventure in itself, right? Trying
Yeah.
to get the timing and figuring out how their process works, and trying, and doing that expedite process and everything. You almost do a separate video on each one of those little things, but that's if we remember all the steps we went through. Right? But
Yeah.
yeah, so it's amazing, and we got it's like that last big hurdle now that was that getting that application sent in, and now it's try for a visitor visa again, and so that you can come, say, within a month, be able to come here. So that's the next thing.
We're going to sum it all up. It wasn't really easy to gather everything, but we have each other to support, and
Yeah.
you were you, you were there to motivate me always, to help me get through everything.
I love you, sweetie.
And now I love this. And now we sent it already, and we can't believe it.
Yes, it's been such a long time and lots of stuff, and it really, just like ask anyone who's in an LDR, long distance relationship. That's another acronym, and everyone can say that it's definitely not easy, because you're always apart, and you only feel comfortable and normal when you're together. So it's like every day all you think about is you know okay, I got things to do today, but the other thing is, well, I want her here with me, and we want to be together because it just feels better. It's like it feels normal. It feels abnormal when we're apart. So
So we're abnormal right now.
yeah.
I want to be normal again.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to be normal. Maybe we'll add that to the TRV. We feel abnormal now. We need to be normal. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing, and um, I think the last update video was we're just talking about we're still gathering some documentation, right? The documents, and like the marriage certificate was a big thing, and so, but all that's done now, so that's good. And so really, and subscribers. There's 105 subscribers now,
Oh yeah.
which is crazy. Last time we did the update video was only maybe 80 or something, or 65, or I don't remember. So in just
Yeah.
like it was just a few weeks, it seems like it almost doubled in about 2 weeks or something. And we're always getting lots of nice comments, so it's really nice to
Yeah.
read those. And
Yeah. We can't mention all of your names, but
yeah, there's a
we
ton.
are really happy to
Yeah,
read all their comments and
yeah.
giving us positive energy every time.
And I try to reply to most, to most all of them that I see, right? So, you know, so I don't know. I think our video is like almost 20 minutes now, so
Okay.
we can probably wrap this one up for now, and then we'll just give another update later on in a couple of weeks.
We will update you guys about our papers,
Mm,
and we hope that will be soon.
mm, yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna have to redo that little ending because we ended at 5 minutes. I'll have to do some editing. Okay. Yeah. We'll just close it off. We'll just close it off and say, thanks to everybody for watching the videos and things, and
Okay.
yeah. So
Thank you
okay.
guys.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.